Hey everybody, Neo Prepper here. I just wanted to show you my container garden, how it's going so far. These are the Brussels sprouts, and it's been I think 13 days since I last updated you. So that's 13 days, and you can compare it to the last one. This is my jalapeno plant here, and you can see we got some blooms and stuff coming in over here. So several peppers in there. Over here I have my red, green bell peppers. And there are just a ton of peppers. This red one has at least 15 on it. The green ones are still kind of lagging behind, but there are several on them too. So pretty cool. I'm going to go show you my tomatoes now, which have, well, they'll be surprising. Okay, well, I figured I'd give you a little wide angle view here of it. You can see how big they've gotten. This is the Better Bush, the beefsteak. Right, let me get a different angle on it so you can see. Beefsteak, that's the heirloom, right? And the two over on the far side here, those are the Romas. And if you look in here, right, we've got Better Bush here, right? Lots of little tomatoes coming in, all up in there. There's a good size one right there. It's not going to make it. I think it rotted. Came up too early. This is the beefsteak. Lots of blooms coming in, several down in here too. This is the heirloom, and we're starting to get a lot of blooms on this one too. And we've got two nice tomatoes down there that won't be very long. There, you can see them. It won't be very long, and they'll start turning, I think. And can't wait to eat those. It'd be fun to try them. This is one of the Romas, and you can see all the little, let me get out of the way here, all the little Romas coming up here and over here, right? This is that basil. I chopped the basil back a little bit, dried it out, and already used it. I'm making a big pot of spaghetti sauce today, so I decided I'd use my fresh, yummy basil. I dehydrated it because I like to just keep it in a plastic bag and throw it in the freezer. But I went ahead and used what I had. In fact, I didn't quite have enough, so I had to use a little others. And then, let's see, this is that Better Bush. I showed you this already. This is the other Roma. And again, just tons of blooms all over this thing. Down in here, we've got a bunch of tomatoes coming here and back in there. Oh, it's just incredible. There's some more back over there. And, I mean, right now, the Romas probably have, including the blooms and the tomatoes, there's at least 40 on each one of them. The Better Bush, there's probably, I would guess, 20 or 30 on that thing. The beefsteak, you know, I'm just looking here at the top, and there's 5 and about 7 or 8 here, and another 6, 7, 8 over there, several down in here. So I got a ton of tomatoes coming up. So, but I thought you might want to see the difference in them. The height has changed, obviously. I'm using the Ultimato tomato stakes. They seem to work really well. They go right around the base of that bucket, and that works pretty good. I have found that I'm having to put water in those buckets about every 2 days, maybe 3. They get to where they're about dry in 2 to 3 days. And of course, we've had nothing but, you know, super bright hot sun and no rain for the last few days, so they're going to dry out quicker that way, obviously. But they look really good, and I'm just waiting to get my first tomatoes. It shouldn't be long now. All right, that's it. That's my update. Any questions or suggestions, let me know. Oh, I do have one question. Anybody out there who does this kind of stuff? My beefsteak, what is going on with some of the tips of the leaves turning brown like this? And it's in several spots. I don't know what it is. If it's, you know, the rest of the plant looks like it's pretty healthy. I don't know if that's something odd. And then another thing, you can see how big the leaves are, right? It's been a long time since I grew one of these. Do these leaves look kind of thin? Does it look like it's kind of scraggly, you know, as far as you know, volume? Because the rest of them are pretty thick. And I know these things get gigantic, but it just kind of looks like the leaves are a little narrow and a little bit scraggly to me, but maybe it's just me, and I know it's a different variant. I'm questioning because we're in a bucket, and if it's not going to do extremely well in those buckets, then I won't repeat it with a beefsteak. So, but if you have any answers on that, let me know. I guess that's it. Neo Prepper out.